Welcome back. In a press conference yesterday, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper estimated the damage from Hurricane Florence to be in the billions. This week, WCBI's Jacob Dickey and Scott Martin volunteered to go to Wilmington, North Carolina to assist our sister station WWAY as they deal with the aftermath of the storm. We have Jacob Dickey on the phone now. Jacob, good morning.
Good morning to you, Eric. Hope you all are doing well in Mississippi. We are doing well here.
Good to hear. Tell us a little bit about what you've been experiencing so far, maybe some of the damage you've seen, things like that.
So we flew into Wilmington a few days after the storm had gone through. And to be honest, when we flew over the southern parts of North Carolina in the area, you could just see the water through a lot of the rural spots north and west of Wilmington, all the way in through South Carolina. A lot of places from Fayetteville through Lumberton down towards Myrtle Beach and Wilmington, even up towards Raleigh, are underwater along the rivers as they've seen over 8 trillion gallons of water dumped on this area. Looking at some of the wind damage too, that's been fairly impressive. The way we've kind of described it is if an EF1 tornado that was 50 miles wide swept through, lots of damage to trees, also seeing some structural damage. A lot of roofs has damage, and some buildings have even completely collapsed. But things overall, the water is the big focus moving forward. Even though we are well past the storm, the impacts are still being felt here.
That's right. We were just looking at some of the water from the video that you sent us. Moving forward, is that going to be the big issue as far as recovery and sort of getting things back to normal there on the coast?
Absolutely. So far right now, the latest numbers that we have is that the Coast Guard and other officials have had 4,700 water rescue evacuations in the area. And even last night, we got word of new evacuations as the water level continues to come up. In Wilmington, there is only one known road back into town, and that's been causing problems with getting supplies back in and with folks wanting to get home after the storm, too. A lot of traffic backups have happened. Even locally, the power outages are still there, and so a lot of traffic signals out. That's been a problem, but a lot of the major roads, Interstate 40, Interstate 95, those are all still shut down. A lot of the U.S. highways are shut down just to get to Raleigh. It's normally about an hour-and-a-half trip or so. So the latest reports that we've gotten, it's been taking between 4 and 6 hours to get there. And we'll be watching here in Wilmington as the water comes up, as the surge. They have a coastal flood warning. The water will continue to come up downstream, and we'll see some water pour into downtown Wilmington here over the next couple of days.
And Jacob, really quickly, we mentioned why you're there to help out our sister station. Tell us a little bit about what the experience has been like for the employees there. I know it has to be difficult.
The employees here have been wonderful. They were on the air for 84 hours straight during Florence, and at one point they actually had to take shelter during a tornado warning. A tornado passed by the station. It put a hole in the roof and brought some water into the studio, but they kept on the air, and so we came in as to assist them and give them some time off. These employees who have been giving information to the residents, their homes are also impacted. A lot of homes have flood damage and wind damage. They are right there with that, so they're getting some time to go take care of their homes and their lives, and we're here to fill in and take care of things as needed for them. So it's been an amazing job by the station out here, and we're just blessed and thankful that we get the chance to help them out as they've done so much for the Carolinas.
And I'm sure they really appreciate the help that you and Scott have been able to offer. Jacob, thanks so much for keeping us up to date. You be safe out there.
Will do. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's